We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we got it all, Tim. We've got it all. We got the NFL, we got the MLB, we got the NHL, we got the NBA. We got all four sports in action for today, and we're going all over every single one of those games on this show. So sit back, relax, enjoy. This probably is going to be a little bit of a longer show. So with that being said, quick recap, I guess, from yesterday. For me, I have to go through and actually, write down what my actual numbers were for college football yesterday. It wasn't great. I think it was about break even for college football for me. The NHL went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 and 6. I could have gone 5-5 if the Vegas Golden Knights won last night. Winners with the over in the Wild game, the Senators puck line, and the over in the Isles game, and the Flyers money line. Loser with the Bruins puck line. Should have just taken their money line. The Devils -1.5 was a loser. They only win by 1. Kings choked away a 2-goal lead. Fun times there. Islanders, I don't get it. I beat a nice line movement, and they get a backup goaltender on a second half of a back-to-back and still can't beat them. They put 3 goals on them, but they can't beat them. And then the Blue Jackets +154 choked away a 2-goal lead. So I love seeing my underdogs choke away leads. NBA was abysmal, 1-4 for me. Celtics don't cover by half a point. I got them at 6.5. It went all the way up to 8.5. It lands on 6. And then under 219.5, they soared over the total there. Under 215.5 with Miami, Toronto. I think that game finished at 219. I did get a win with the over 217.5 in Chicago and Cleveland, and I don't want to talk about the Memphis Grizzlies, who I had +5.5. That was not a pretty result for me, but no. we get another sports equinox today where we get all 4 sports. So I am full in action today.
There you go. Sorry, I just woke up a couple minutes ago. Not going to go over every single college football. It was, I want to say, a break even. I think we might have been down a unit, something like that. So about break even. NBA yesterday, I put up 3 plays and I went 2-1. I had Cleveland -1.5. That was a winner. Oklahoma State, which I called perfectly. I said Denver wins by like 3-4, and Oklahoma State covers. Denver won by 5. So they should have won by 4. Foul at the end with 2 seconds to go, and whatever. And then my other play was Philadelphia -13, and they lost outright. So no more double-digit faves.
Yeah, I wouldn't play double-digit faves anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that was a mistake. I know I never do that, and I did, and I instantly regretted it. But it happens, and gotta learn. And 2-1 now, and I believe I'm what's my NBA record this year? That's NHL. That's not what I wanted to click on. NBA. NBA this year is 12-12. Down 0.82. So not really worried about it. I got 5 plays going for today, and ready to make some money. Let's go say hi to the chat because we have a lot to do today. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Social appreciation, subscribe, share a full NBA Sunday with a little NBA. Don't get a little bit no better. Probably full NHL. I got you what you mean.
5-game NHL, yeah.
Washington plus the points and the money line all day. For the record,
You already know it. I'm also going to sprinkle Heineke to score a touchdown.
Okay, real quick. You're talking Commanders, right?
Yes.
All right, because there's the Washington Wizards that are also in action today. They're 3.5-point dogs, but Yeah. But just figure I'd throw that one out there. If you guys are going to ask about a team, make sure you're specific about which team so that we kind of get an idea. Saying Washington doesn't help because you got the Commies and the Wizards today. Do the Caps play today too?
They do not.
Yeah, okay. Commies first half +3. Yeah. Tampa Bay CTS. Probably a gets a spready bet.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like Tampa Bay. No, I do not today. Panthers first half +6.5. Yes, I do. Under in the Cowboys game. When are they playing again? Against Dallas, against Detroit. All right. Do we have confirmation that frickin' Dak Prescott's playing?
It looks like it. I have him started on one of my fantasy teams.
I'm pulling up DK real quick. Dak Prescott is ready for Sunday's game. Yeah, he'll probably be playing. Hey, whoa. A big quarterback injury. Russell Wilson's out today.
Yeah,
Or is
that
it
was announced
revealed a
yesterday.
partial tear in his hamstring?
Yep, that was revealed yesterday.
Jets all day. Let's get it.
Broncos country, let's ride.
No. I set a new record last night, plus 29,000 parlay. Did you hit it?
Yeesh.
Are the Sabres legit? As long as we play Canadian teams all year, yeah. We're 4-0 against Canadian teams. Let's get it. Just made me puke a bit after asking that. Ew. No, they're a young team that looks good in the beginning. I don't know if we could say legit. At this point, I'm hoping that they get a 8 seed in the East. That's my hopes for the Sabres. I'm gonna be realistic. Bucks under 39. Phillies first 5. Tennessee first quarter. Packers -4. Buccaneers under. Gotta pull up NFL. Who do the Buccaneers got today? Oh, Carolina. I like Carolina. Philly first 5. Yeah. Tennessee, no. Packers, no. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Hi, Turnsy. How you doing? Tim's play of the day yesterday was always the Sabres reverse puck line. No, I forgot to mention that one. Because I have it. Oh no, Nick, you deleted everything.
I guess we have to look back at yesterday's stream. I think you are at 4.3.
Can you look back at that for me
later?
Thank you. Because you're the one that deleted it. Yes, full NFL. I got you. I got what you meant. What's your guys' NFL record? I don't believe it's good at the moment. But we'll be honest. Let's see. NFL this year, we are currently 33-38, down 5.5. But still plenty of season left. Had a couple of rough weeks to start off, but ready to try to turn it around. Commanders, I was referring to. I got you now. I got you. Twins, I'm going to give you a lock. That's hit the last 5 UFC fights. When you do start taking my MMA picks and not fading them. I'm not fading them. I just don't bet it.
MMA.
I don't bet MMA. New York with the points and the money line. Jets, Giants.
Islanders.
Do the Islanders play today?
No.
Hmm.
Which
Trash 76.
one?
Yeah. Cost you a 16 and 18 legger. Sheesh. Broncos win. No. Bucks first half under against Panthers. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cashed 4.3K off a fight even after getting robbed on the O'Malley fight. Sorry. Should have been a $10,000 night, but I lost the fight. Yeah, that's the fight game. Yep. O'Malley brings views and money. Highly expected that he would win. That's fair. Both Jets and Giants money line. Yep. That's a New York parlay I would take today. Just make sure you leave the other New York team out of it. The baseball one. Packers minus 4.5. Nope. Yeah, 76ers F some of the long parlays. Yeah, I was stupid to bet that. All right, Nick, let's go talk some NFL.
Yeah, one quick thing about the NFL. This was pointed out in one of my group chats, and I just checked, and it is true. We have one team trending right now on Twitter with a spread with them. The Jaguars -3 is trending. Just want to put that out there. We'll kick it on off here, though. The Dallas Cowboys are hosting the Detroit Lions. The Cowboys are 6.5-point home favorites with a total of 49 in this game. And let me get up the ticket numbers here. I did not look at any ticket numbers. Full whatever. I didn't look at any ticket numbers this week. 69% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is coming in on the Dallas Cowboys. 62% of the tickets and 79% of the cash is on the over. This line's gone from 47.5 up to 49. This line it opened up at 6.5. It went up to 7 at some points, and it went back down to 6.5 here. My projected number for this game, let me get that one up, is the Dallas Cowboys as 12-point favorites. I did not bet this game, though. And one thing that I was looking at the Cowboys in this game, laying the 6.5 was the only play I would look at for this one. Just for me, I want to see what Dak Prescott looks like returning off of the injured list. So this is a Cowboys lean for me, but a no bet.
I actually lean Lions. Hearing that Dak Prescott's back, that kind of pushes me even closer to it. But I don't know. At 6.5, I would really have wanted that 7. I will say I would really have wanted that 7 when it comes to it. Lions are coming off the bye. Dallas is coming off of that loss against the Philadelphia Eagles. I would have to lean towards the Lions in this one. Am I going to get to it? Probably not. But this would be a Lions spot for me.
Fair, yeah. This one was a weird game for me. I had a lot of weird feelings about it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Scroller. Yes, I was fixing my scroller. Just relax. Give it 2 seconds. Lions plus 6.5. Yes. Dallas over, no play on the side, but would lean Dallas. I don't know why you would want to go Dallas over. Dak Prescott does nothing on offense. He didn't do anything, and he's coming off of a hand injury.
I see that the simple thing is they're not going to need him to do much on offense.
Yeah,
you're just going to have to hand the ball to Zeke and move on. Like
Chicago Bears money line.
Yeah.
Top 5 circuit plays this week. What were the top 5 circuit plays? That's what you're asking. Let me pull it up. I got it.
Okay.
Circa. The top 5 circa plays this week. The most popular one was the Detroit Lions.
Whoa.
Followed by the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the San Francisco 49ers, and the New York Jets. Those are your top 5. So there you go. The reason Jags are -3 is a thing is because there is a stat stating that a team with a over 800 record that goes to a team with a losing record, and the losing record is favored, is 9-0 towards the favorite team.
Yeah,
that's fair. Hell no, the Bears ain't winning. I know, I'm busting on you. Let's roll over this one, Nick.
About the Jags, this line's moved to 3.5. with a total of 44 in this game. My line for this game was Jacksonville -3. I didn't see any value on this line. I see a half-point line value with the Giants now, but not enough for me to go ahead and bet it. And yeah, I can see the quote unquote sharp money coming in on the Jaguars here. 63% of the tickets are on the New York Giants. 56% of the cash is on the Jacksonville Jaguars. 60% of the tickets are on the over. 63% of the cash is on the over. The line's went from 42.5 or 42 to 43.5, 44 in some spots. I feel like a decent look for this game would be maybe taking the Jaguars team total over. Where you can get Jaguars team total over 23.5. It's at -140 on my book, which is a little juiced for me. But for me, as a Giants fan, this team has overachieved this year so far, I think. And I think this number and this line move suggests that the books are anticipating regression from the Giants. As a Giants fan, do not bet them this week. I have a feeling the Jaguars win this game, and they probably cover. That's my lean in this one, is the Jaguars. Not betting this game, though.
Yeah. No, I actually did lean towards the Giants, to be honest. I feel like everybody's all over Jacksonville this week.
I feel like a lot of people are on the Giants because they're
I
dogs.
haven't seen anybody on the Giants. Like, scrolling through, I see Jacksonville. Why is Jacksonville favorited? I'm taking Jacksonville. That's all I've seen all week long. I kind of lean Giants. They're 5-1 for a reason. Their only loss was to Dallas. And they've taken care of crappy teams like this. So, I do think the Giants actually should be favored in this game. And if that's the trap that I'm going to fall into, that's the trap I'm going to fall into. I think the Giants win. I don't think Jacksonville's a good team. And I would lean Giants in this one. Did I bet it? No, not at the moment. I have our 5 circuit plays at the moment, and that's about it. But I like the Giants in this one. So, yes, John, you gotta be patient. We're gonna put out the scroller. If the scroller's not out yet, that is because we're fixing it so that it's right, so that we just don't send out a scroller that has random teams on it. Gotta relax. But then again, Dallas do have an okay defense, so I don't know about the total. Yeah, I don't know. Under in this game. Yep. Me and Nick matched on Steelers, both picks, and Red Wings. There you go. Zion over 31.5 points and rebounds. I like that, considering I have the over. I did more totals in the NBA today. Let's go Rangers. Puck line, first period. Who did the Rangers have today? Columbus. I never picked out a what do you call it? NHL play of the day. The reason why I sided with Jacksonville is because FanDuel got a Barkley touchdown and Giants to win super boost. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What's up, Twins? What's up, Blaine Elliott? All right, Nick, we'll go to this game.
Yeah, this one's one I really like. The Indianapolis Colts are at the Tennessee Titans. Titans 2.5-point home favorites with a total of 42. My line for this game was pick'em. No, my bad. My line for this was Colts -0.5 point. So I see 3 points of value with the Colts here. I thought they should be more around that -115 mark rather than +120. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game here. 57% of the tickets, 65% of the cash is coming in on the Titans. It's kind of stayed at that 2.5 number all week. It feels like I think it opened up at 1.5. That was immediately bet to 2.5, and then it's kind of stayed put. 69% of the tickets are on the over. 151% of the cash is on the under in this game. I am siding with the Colts at +120, and I also got the under at 41.5 last night. It was 41.5 -106. I expect a divisional under, which I need to look up. I think the record is 22-5 on divisional unders this year, so those have been extremely profitable. And I'm on the Colts money line as well at plus 120. I'm thinking this is a low scoring 21-17 Colts win, something along those lines. And I also saw an interesting stat last night. I put into the couple group chats that over the span of the past 10 seasons, this is 10 seasons worth of data, when two teams meet twice within a 5-week span, so usually divisional teams, when they meet in a 5-week span, the team that covered the first meeting is 32, 53, and 2 in the rematch. So usually if you cover the first matchup, you do not cover the second matchup. And the Titans covered the first matchup. I expect the Colts to come in here, get a win in Tennessee, just like Tennessee got a win in Indianapolis. I'm going to take the Colts money line and the game under the total.
There you go. Sorry, I was pulling up yesterday's stream so I could fix my the scroller so I can get my NHL pod and all that stuff all right. So, sorry, Colts. Yes, I like the Colts in this matchup. It just still stems from the Colts have actually looked competent the last couple. They've covered in 3 out of their last 4 weeks. They're starting to look better. They've won 3 out of their last 4 games, and with today, they would take over the division. Their only non-cover in the last week, in the last 4 games, was against these Tennessee Titans, and I think they get the better of them today. This is a Colts team that's gonna come in hungry. I will say, they have one thing that they need to do. They need to slow down Derrick Henry. If they can slow down Derrick Henry, they will be good to go. Because Derrick Henry has had a very good history against this Colts team. So they just got to make sure he slows down, and they'll be fine. I think the Colts win today. I think this one's going to be an ugly game, an ugly run-the-ball type of game where it finishes 20-17 or something in that nature. So I agree with your under as well. But I do like the Colts to win their 4th out of 5 games and their 3rd in a row.
Yeah. Also, there's 8 teams that fall into a trend from this season that is 15-27, 36% ATS. At BetMGM, there are 8 teams receiving 60% of the tickets, at least. BetMGM specifically, those teams are 15-27 ATS this year, 36%. Those teams are going from the bottom to the top: 62% Giants +3, 65% Ravens -6.5. From this game, 66% Titans -2.5, 67% Patriots -8, 71% Jets -1.5, 75% Chiefs -1.5, 77% Buccaneers -13, and with 82% of the bets, the top bet team of the week is the Seattle Seahawks +5.
Really?
I am really interested in the Chargers this week. That was one of those that I have a strong lean towards them. I did bet the total in that game, but not the side. But I lean Chargers in that one. But yeah,
there you go. I didn't realize they were getting that much money. Nice.
yep.
Currently adding a couple plays to the site. If you want to go quickly through the chat.
Yeah. Late hockey unders were money. Yeah, 3-2 in both the Flames game and the Knights game. Yep. Parlay all 5 division unders with primetime unders. I like that. We'll move on. We got to keep going along because we have a ton of games. Falcons are at the Bengals here. Bengals -6.5. Total 47.5 in this game. My projected line for this game, 11.5 towards the Bengals. We're seeing 63% of the tickets, 69% of the cash is on the Bengals, 86% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on the Falcons. We've seen this line stay put at 63 or 6.5, but the total has gone up from 43.5. It shot up to 47.5 with all the money coming in on the over in this game. One thing that I did notice in this matchup is what the Falcons have done this year. And I'm sick and tired of losing money fading this Falcons team every week. Here's the thing, though. There is a way to fade this Falcons team and make money. Even though they're 6-0 ATS, they're 2-3-1 ATS
first half. And that's where I went for this game. I went Cincinnati first half money line, or first half -3.5 at -110. I'm looking to fade the Falcons because I don't think this is going to continue. The Falcons are not going to go undefeated ATS. They're going to not cover some games. And I think this is a game that they should not cover. I don't think so. So this is a spot where I'm going to take the -3.5 with the Bengals. I lean the Bengals full game as well. I just don't want to mess with the backdoor Falcons, who always seem to come back and not win the game but cover. And it's just frustrating to see that every week. So I'm going to go ahead, take them only in the first half. -3.5 with the Bengals here.
Yeah, I will say, I saw a statistic. I don't remember which team it was, but the last team to start off 7-0 against the spread was in like 1983. So it doesn't happen often. And since then, we've had like 4 teams that have gone 6-0 against the spread up until then. I'm not going to go after this game just because I don't really need to go after this one. I would lean Atlanta just because of how well they're playing right now. But at the same time, everybody sees that they're 6-0 against the spread. I don't know. This could be a spot where the Bengals win by 10, 14 points. But I'm just gonna lay off this one. I have other games that I like a little bit more. I'd rather ride that out. Pass on this game for me.
Yeah.
Chargers will slice and dice the Seahawks defense. Chargers, the points. Minus the points.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
That's fair. Jamar Chase was on Pat McAfee's show. He scores a touchdown and Bengals minus the points. You have fun with that one. There you go. Let's go to this one, Nick.
Yeah, Baltimore Ravens are hosting the Cleveland Browns in this one here. Ravens are -6.5 with a total of 46 in this game. Let's take a look at the projected line for me real quick. I have this game at an 8.5, so it's a slight lean towards those Baltimore Ravens. Taking a look where the money is coming in on this game, 79% of the tickets and 74% of the cash is on the Ravens. It's gone from 6 to 6.5. 80% of the tickets, 60% of the cash is on the over in this game. It's moved up 1.5 points, 44.5 to 46. I got involved on this at a 45.5. I got the under in this game. I got the under because, once again, a divisional game, especially the NFC North. I like those divisional unders. Those are just something that I'm gonna kind of sorely blind bet for the rest of the season because they have been such a moneymaker so far this year. I think that'll continue. So I'm on under in this game. I got it at 45.5 at -110. I'm going Cleveland, Baltimore under 45.5.
Yeah, I'll tag up with that one. I can see this one being a heavy run the ball, especially with the way that the Browns play. Although the Browns are 5-1 to the over, so they will probably try to push the pace a little bit. But the Ravens have gone under in more of their games. But yeah, divisional games. This one's going to get gross after a while. I could easily see this one finishing like, I don't know, 24-17, something in that range, and go under the total. This one's going to be a sweat to get the under. I will say that. I don't think this one's going to come easy. But when it comes to it, divisional matchup, especially in the AFC North, where they're going to be two heavier run the ball teams. Yeah, I'll take the under between Baltimore and Cleveland.
Yes.
Yo. What's up, boys? I woke up this morning and see that I made a very drunk parlay. I have Jacksonville -3 and the Packers -4.5. Did my drunk self make a good bet? No, I don't think so. One of our circuit plays is Washington plus the points, and I kind of lean Giants. But good luck to you. LOL, Deshaun Jackson to score a touchdown. He's still in the league?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm big on Chiefs alternate -2.5.
No.
Joe. Where's the alternative spread for maybe, San Francisco? That's the Joe I was expecting, not on the Chiefs. Come on, dude. I think Falcons get a shot and gonna give them a shot one more time. Try the Broncos play. Broncos Nation, let's die. Nope.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Jets all day. Jets all day. I thought so. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Sorry for your drunk self. Let's move on to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are at the Carolina Panthers in this one here. Buccaneers, 13-point road favorites. Total of 39 in this game. Let's take a look at ticket numbers in this one. This one's going to be probably a little bit skewed because this line opened up at 9.5. It's now up to 13. 79% of the ticket. Oh, no, wrong game. 81% of the tickets, 82% of the cash is on the Buccaneers. 56% of the tickets, 55% of the cash is on the over in this one. I'm not really reading too much into this line movement because a decent line movement happened when Christian McCaffrey was traded. And I made a move after Christian McCaffrey was traded here to bet the under and to bet the Panthers. I got the Panthers at 13. My projected line for this game was 8.5, but I bumped that up to 11. 10.5. I'm going to say McCaffrey is worth 2 points to that power ranking. So 10.5 is my projected line for this game with Tampa Bay. It's a divisional home dog, an ugly divisional home dog.
That is.
I like those a lot. I'm a sucker for those. And then a divisional under as well. I got it at 39.5 at -110. And I got 13 with Carolina. I think this is a sloppy, low-scoring game. I do not trust Tampa Bay to lay points, especially on the road right now, the way that offense is working. I think this is one of those 13-7 type of games, to be completely honest. I think this is a low-scoring, disgusting game where points will be at a premium in this one. So give me the Panthers and the under.
Spot on, Nick. And this line jumped from 11 to 13 when McCaffrey left. That's fine. Everybody's so down on the Panthers now. Oh, they suck. Oh, they're. Can I just? I'll call it right here, right now. Ready for this? Carolina, outright.
Whoa! I'm not saying that. Nope.
Carolina, outright today. I'll take their points. But when it comes to if it happens today, we'll come back to this moment around 33 minutes into the stream when I said Carolina outright. And when they get blown out today, everybody's going to make fun of me. But no, I'm kidding. I think Carolina at least covers the spread. And the under is 100% intact, especially with how bad the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have looked offensively.
By the way, if you truly think that plus 535.
I'm not going to say. Well, I mean, we just saw Tampa Bay lose to Pittsburgh, so I don't know. It's a divisional home dog. Now, I do like Carolina plus the points today. I will say that. Deshaun signed with the Ravens. Oh, I did not know that. That's kind of cool. All right. I see you, Deshaun Jackson. There you go. What do you think about the Falcons? I think they're a team from Atlanta. I didn't bet the game today.
Yeah.
No, Chiefs win. Chiefs gonna win. People way too hyped on McCaffrey.
I
was on the
49ers
Niners
before they made that
before
trade.
McCaffrey. We said Niners in the beginning of the week, like before McCaffrey was announced. So, I don't think the Jets offense is going to get going against Denver. The defense isn't playing bad. Wilson will have at least one good game. Could be today. I think the Jets win today.
And Zach
and you know what?
Russ
I feel like the
playing.
stronger bet in that game, Nick. We might have to add it. The under. Oh shit! Never mind. It's at 36.5. Never mind. At this point, maybe an over at 36.5, but no. No, I can't go after that. I just think The Jets are going to shut down Denver's offense with a backup quarterback, but we'll talk about that game in a little bit. Cowboys -3 first half, -160. Yeah, I'm not laying 160. Clip it. Yeah. Most worried about Giants, kind of liking the Jaguars.
I'm staying completely off that game. That game scares the crap out of me.
Morning, fellas. Good morning. Happy Sunday and good luck to everybody. Good luck to you as well. Cincy will get the Falcons. I don't know if they cover. Fair. Tampa Bay is bad at defense. I also like the Panthers. Yeah, Panthers today. Wilson getting it done today. Jets outright. Well, considering they're 1.5 point favorites now. I don't know. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, let's keep moving along. We got plenty of games to go over. Green Bay, they are at the Washington Commanders in this one here. Green Bay are 4.5 point road favorites with a total of 41.5 in this game. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this one here. 75% of the tickets, 72% of the cash is on the Green Bay Packers. And this line's gone from 5.5 down to 4.5. Money coming on the Packers. The line's dropped. 61% of the tickets, 59% of the cash is on the over. It's gone from 43.5 to 41. Some of that, I think, maybe a little bit is Taylor Heineke starting over Carson Wentz. I think that's an upgrade over Carson Wentz. I think Heineke's better. I actually sprinkled a couple dollars on him to score a touchdown today at plus 500. But for me, this is an interesting game where I am looking at this one here. My projected line for this game is -3 with the Packers on the road. I see the line movement. I think Heineke's an upgrade. And I'm looking at the books, and I'm saying you can keep your points. I'll take plus 190 with the Washington Commanders outright today against the Green Bay Packers in this game. The Packers have done nothing to prove to me that they should be -250 in any game. And I know we usually talk about point spreads when it comes to in the NFL, but when I'm taking an outright dog, I don't think Green Bay should be 4.5 point favorites against many teams right now on the road specifically. What does Green Bay prove to us? I mean, yeah, they look great. They look great last week. They lose by 17 as 7.5 point favorites. They lose by 5 as 8.5 point favorites. They go to overtime as 10 point favorites. Like, this team has proved us nothing week after week after week. And I'm expecting them to do that here. Granted, this may be the get right spot for them. Washington, they are coming in off of a win. They had an extended week. They had 10 days to prepare for this game. The last game they played was that beautiful Thursday night game where they won 12-7 over Chicago, where I bet the Commanders that game. And I am going to be on the commies again today. I'm going to take them outright money line here at plus 190. I think that they win this game.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. It's kind of gross, we know, but the Packers at 4.5. They're actually on Circa. They were pretty close together, 785 to 711 in terms of people on, and it was a little bit favoring the Packers. I really like the Commanders in this matchup. I really do. So we're gonna go commies for this one. Plus the points. I would also lean towards an under, but I'm not going to go after an under in this game. Commies. Let's run it.
Yep.
The Colts Titans game is one that I cannot touch. That's fair. I got terrible luck betting that matchup. That's fair. Heineke. Yes, Heineke's an upgrade. Lakers win today. No. Russell Wilson's out today. Yep. Yeah. For sure. Oh, then for sure Broncos. Yeah, okay. No, Jets win. Wentz is also out. Yep, we figured that one out. Who the hell is the Colts backup? Who's starting for the Colts today?
The Broncos.
Sorry, the Broncos today.
Brett Rypien. Brett Rypien.
Yeah, and it'll be his first career start.
Is it? He started before.
Has he? I'm looking him up at the moment. Which will actually because that's the game we talk about next, right? Yeah, that's the game we'll talk about next. Hold on. I don't know who the backup is. Rupian, an elite QB in Rupi. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
We'll go ahead and talk about my Jets.
Yeah, we have the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos in this one here. The Jets are now favorites. I put the money line. It's a -1, -125 is the line here in this game. Let's make sure it's -125, -130. Jets are on 2-point favorites in this game. Total 36.5 now. The line has dropped since I typed in the thing there. I would read off the numbers, but they're skewed because of the injury. So not anything I'm going to read off there. And I had this game at a 6.5. I'm going to bump that down 3 points for Russ from Ripien because Russ has not been that great this year, and I don't think he's worth more than 3 points. So I had this game Denver -3.5. And for me, I'm sorry, Tim, I did make a move on it. And I am on the Denver Broncos in this game. So I got him at +2 last night at -115. Just this line, I think it's moved too much. I think this is an ultimate sell high spot for the New York Jets. This is an ultimate buy low spot for the Denver Broncos. So I'm sorry, Tim.
Broncos country, let's rock. Broncos country, let's rock.
Broncos country.
You look stupider and stupider every single time you play that. I gotta say.
Broncos country, let's rock.
Enough. Because if you're going okay, I will say because that is not the right cutaway for a Wilson playing this game. The right Wilson is this one. So get it right. The Jets are the better team, with or without Russell Wilson on that team. They're playing better.
I disagree. I think
that they should be the favorite. Denver is not a good team this year. They're not. And once we realize that and you stop betting them, you'll save some money. The Jets win today.
Actually, the few times I have bet them, they've come through for me. So, because I took them again, I took them last week. Or no, I didn't take them last week because they were on Monday night. But I took them the week before, where they covered against. I took them the week they covered. They won against San Fran. That was like the one.
Oh, week 3. So it's been like a month.
I was also. Oh no, I was on the under in that game. Never mind. I was gonna say the Las Vegas game. I've been mainly just playing their unders because they've been playing on primetime every freaking game. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see.
Oh, by the way, I do have Brett Rupien's stats. So he has not done anything this year so far. He has played no snaps. Last year, he got to pass the ball twice, no completions. And then in 2020, he actually got to play a little bit more. He got to pass the ball 40 times, 27 completions, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 295 yards.
I'm already convinced on the Broncos. You don't have to talk me into it even more.
No, the Jets win today. Let's all be honest. The Jets will win today. Even if that means the public eats, I don't care. The Jets win today. So there you go. Mark Ripson's son, Jets -3. I like the Jets, yes. Ripien's stats are only from 2020. Yeah. Broncos money. No.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Wilson over 284 passing yards and a touchdown. Yep. LL, sorry, can't fade Stacy's moms. They got a hella housewives out there in Denver. Broncos offense changes drastically with, Brett Rippon. Yeah, you gotta remember, you still have Hackett as your head coach. This offense is garbage. No, the Jets are gonna shut him down today. Let's keep rolling.
Yep, this one's not a game I have too much interest in. The Las Vegas Raiders, they are hosting the Houston Texans in this game. The Raiders are -7 with a total of 46 in this game. My projected line for this one is, I'm already clicked on the tab. I don't know why I'm trying to look for it. It's Vegas -9. So I see a couple points of value towards the Raiders in this game. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this one. 80% of the tickets, 72% of the cash is on the Raiders. Has gone from 6.5 to 7. 73% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the over. Line's gone from 42 to 46. I really don't have an interest in this game. I would lean towards the Raiders. Probably if you're betting the Raiders, I think the best way to do it is maybe taking them in a teaser because I don't know if they cover this full touchdown. That would be my lean in this game, though, but no play here.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I might not have a NHL pod for today. I was looking through the slate. I really don't like anything, but I got my record back up, so there we go. I'm not going to go after this game. I'm going to be completely honest. This one's gross. I would lean towards Houston just because they like to cover. And they've been actually doing 3-1-1 against the spread this year. So they've actually been covering spreads for us. And they could honestly, depending on what you got, they could have been if you got 3 in a hook versus Chicago, you could have been 4-1-1. So this is a team that covers versus a Raiders team that's kind of not been the team that I expected them to be. I would lean towards Houston, but I'm not getting into this game. No interest at all. Yeah, I could see that one. Raiders win by 15 plus. I do not see that one. Wilson decided he was not going to play at the least minute, so back up. They didn't even get any practice.
I know. Broncos country. Let's ride.
God, Nick. You know what? We'll go to the game of the week.
Yes, this one I have interest in. Kansas City Chiefs are at the San Francisco 49ers. Chiefs are -125, total 49 in this game. This line has dropped. Let's take a look at this game. My projected line for this game was about a pick 'em. And when we did go ahead and bet this game, or when we put this game up, when we picked it, it was +125. So I saw value with the Niners there.
Yep.
Taking a look at where the money's coming in on this game. And this says everything right here, Tim. 71% of the tickets are on the Kansas City Chiefs, but 57% of the cash is on the San Francisco 49ers. 53% of the ticket, or my bad, 78% of the tickets and 65% of the cash is on the over. This line's gone from wrong game with the total there. 64% of the tickets are on the over. 56% of the cash is on the under. It's gone from 47.5 to 49. Don't really have a feel on the total. I like the Niners, so I lean under in this game. Because if the Niners win, they slow it down. They bring the Chiefs in the deep water. They run the ball down their throat, and they keep Mahomes on the sideline. I took the Niners here. I got it at even money last night when I got around to fully betting it. But this is one of my favorite plays of the week. San Francisco 49ers to beat the Chiefs. And I believe I have to find the stat here, but I think he's 16-4. 16-4. Jimmy Garoppolo and Kyle Shanahan as a dog. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was the number for
I think so. Against the spread as a dog.
Yeah, when you break this game down, I'm going to try to find that. So that's I'm going to look for that. But I believe that's the number. But when you break this game down, I'm going to find that.
Yeah, this one was this is probably my favorite player of the week is the Niners. And this one has the kind of everybody looks at it, goes, ooh, Chiefs only 2.5 versus the Niners. Sign us up. No. Come on. The Niners are gonna win this game outright. I got it at 130 on the site. I believe I got the money line at 130. And that would be. Did I get it at 130? Yeah, I got it at 130.
By the way, Jimmy G 16-4 as a dog in his career.
There you go. I like the Niners. I think this is just one of those situational spots, line spots where everybody's gonna be on one side, and we've seen that, and all the money's on the other. San Fran, and I was on San Francisco before Christian McCaffrey news.
Oh yeah, no, McCaffrey had no effect on my handicap for this game. We already had this play locked.
Yeah, we already had this play locked in before the
McCaffrey news, because when the McCaffrey news came out, the line dropped. We got plus 125 on the site for it.
130.
130 on the site for it.
And but I will say, we didn't. That was the first play we put up. I actually put up the play before, right as they announced the McCaffrey thing. I put it up before the line moved.
Oh,
but we were on it before that anyway. We just wanted to get the best line. But Niners, yes. Teams prepare for that scenario. He would have already gotten some reps. All right, taking the Ducks over the Red Wings. You have fun. Red Wings puck line. There you go.
No.
Kansas. No. Not Red Wings puck line.
Oh yeah, Red Wings. Yeah. No.
I was about to say you have Red Wings on the site.
I read that quick. I heard Ducks over Red Wings, and I read that quick. Yeah, I got Red Wings money line. Yeah.
Kansas City. Nope. Ripken led the Broncos to a win against the Jets last year.
Yeah.
Last year or 2020? It had to be in 2020. Negative. Ripken might be an upgrade. That's fine. The Jets defense has been really good. Trying to MC will hurt. I don't think so. Kraken, Red Wings, Panthers. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make that one my my NHL pod.
Is it Kraken?
I'm going Kraken. Kraken. Seattle Kraken puck line plus 180. There you go. There's my NHL pod. I was looking into that one anyway. Let's keep rolling, Nick. Let's go to a different Seattle team.
Yeah. In this game, my play falls under a 9-3 trend so far this season that I'm looking to play with unders in this one as well. This is the Chargers are 4.5 point home favorites, total of 50.5 in this game. Let's take a look at my projected number was around -10 for LA, so I really do like the Chargers in this game. I did not get around to betting it though, because I do like the total in this game. 53% of the tickets are on the Chargers, 62% of the cash is on the Seahawks though. So that kind of keeps me off of that as well. 78% of the tickets are on the over, 66% of the cash is on the over. This line's gone from 53 down to 50.5. And for me in this game, totals of 50 or higher this year are 9-3 to the under. The only times that a 50 total has gone over the total, Chiefs, Lions. So not many teams go over the total of 50 when they have that number set that way. And I know this is probably really scary because this Seattle defense is not the greatest. And this could easily be a high-scoring game. I'm going to follow the numbers, though. When you see a total above 50 in the NFL, you take an under. So I'm going to go under 50.5 here, Chargers and Seahawks.
Yeah, I would lean Seahawks. I like the dog in this matchup. And it's actually dropped from 6 down to 4.5. Just want to point that one out there. Geno Smith has actually played well this year, which is crazy to put all in one sentence. But he has. Now, I will say the Seattle Seahawks are on a little bit of a back and forth. They win, they lose. Never mind. I thought they went back and forth every week. But no, they look good defensively last week against Arizona. Only allowed 3 points up to them. So their defense got better after allowing up 39 and 45 in the previous 2 games. I would lean Seattle in this matchup. I would. Did I get to it? No, but I would lean Seattle in this game. Mahomes doesn't lose 2 games in a row. Yeah, there's no way Mahomes loses 2 games in a
No
row.
way.
You're right.
No way at
Not
all.
a chance. No chance. Falcons +6.
I have Bengals first half.
Yeah, there's no way that Mahomes loses 2 games in a row, right? San Francisco money line. Kraken have been winning money for me, but I got them losing today. Yeah, I just wanted to take a shot at big plus money. At the end of the day, I found out my record, Nick, 5-4, up 6.1. So there you go. Let's keep racking it up with big plus monies. All right, Nick, let's head to Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. The Miami Dolphins are 7-point home favorites against the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. Total 44.5 in this game. My projected line for this game was Miami -5. Looking at the tickets in this one, 74% of the tickets, 71% of the cash is on the Dolphins. This line I saw peaked up to 7.5 last night and then dropped back down to 7. 55% of the tickets, 54% of the cash is on the over. This line's gone from 42.5 to 44.5. For me, what time is this game being played? 8:20 prime time. Under 44.5, and this line did jump up to a 7.5 last night. And
that's when we got it.
I picked up a little Steelers last night at 7.5 at -118. I think that this game stays within a touchdown, and that really correlates with my underplay as well. I think this is going to be one of those games where Pittsburgh's hopefully going to be able to run the ball decently and be able to play good defense and slow down the Dolphins. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. And we're going to see another primetime under 12-5-1. Oh, no, 12-5-1? 12-5-1? 12-6-1. 12-6-1. Up decent money, the primetime unders this year. So go ahead. I'm going to take the under 44.5 here. And the Steelers taking 7. I got 7 and a hook. I don't know if I would play it at 7. I think I said during Capper Collective that I only want this at a 7.5. So I got the number I wanted.
There you go. Yeah, I'm on the same boat. Pittsburgh and the under. And I would even say, because I feel like this is exactly the same game as the first football game we talked about, the Lions and the Cowboys, because I believe Tua Tagovailoa is back in this game, which is crazy to think. I think that's way too early. I think the Steelers win outright. I think it's very realistic that they can win outright. Because I'm not high on this Miami team. This is the most overrated 3-0 team, and they proved it by now being 3-3. So I like the Steelers today. I think they could possibly have a shot to win outright. And it's one of our circuit plays. So Steelers plus the points. Dolphins, Steelers, boring. Yeah, it's going to be a boring game. I'm hoping that.
Oh, wait, no. We already touched on that one. Kraken. Yep. We already touched on it.
Yep. Whoa. Our heckler.
Our heckler.
Man, I'm just used to seeing you in the comments section. Good morning, 446. Welcome to the show live. Got a 3-legger that you're going to make. Falcons, Giants, Chiefs. Looks like a loser. Have fun. How does K-State get outscored 21-0 in the second half for being up 18?
It was always the Froggies.
It was always the Frogs. Tua is playing, correct. Of course. All right, Nick. We go from the NFL, and now we hop into baseball.
Yeah. And
we're going to start rapid firing through these games.
Yeah, I think this is the last games we're going to see in the CSs today. Philadelphia Phillies -135 home favorites, total 6.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here. So we have Zach Wheeler and Yu Darvish. I think Zach Wheeler's been the second best pitcher in the postseason so far. He's been absolutely dominant. He pitched, I believe, game 1. Did he pitch game 1? No, he pitched. No, he pitched game 1, the 2-0 win for the Phillies in game 1. Lost against the Braves, but beat the St. Louis Cardinals. I think the only pitcher that's been better than him this postseason is Aaron Nola. Yu Darvish, on the other hand, coming in last appearance, he was part of the losing effort, gave up 2 earned runs in 7 innings. So this was an absolute pitcher's duel the last time these two teams played. I grabbed the absolute wagon that is the Phillies first 5. So my thoughts on this game.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Philadelphia Phillies first 5 money line for me. What about you, Tim?
I'm not touching this game, except for I think I would want a prop. I would go Schwarber bomb again.
Another Schwarber bomb.
Another Schwarber bomb.
He's somebody who's very streaky.
And he's streaky right now. Let's see. Kyle Schwarber plus 350. Maybe not. But maybe a Schwarber bomb today. But this is not the game I got involved in for the MLB today. Because I still think San Diego has a chance in this series. But I would lean a Schwarber bomb. I would lean San Diego, though. But I'm not betting anything in this one. Here, you know what? My best bet is Chiefs minus 6.5 plus 200. That's my best bet. Gift wrapped with fancy ribbon. And then they open up and see a big thing of turd. That sucks. Your 1,200 on the Padres not looking good. That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
I still think they have a shot, though. Unlike this team. Unlike this team.
Yeah, this one, this is another game that's getting
over.
wrapped up. This is another series that's getting wrapped up today. The New York Yankees and the Houston Astros in this one here. Nestor Cortez, Lance McCullers Jr., your pitching matchup here. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. I forgot to list that off for the other game as well. 64% of the tickets, 53% of the cash is on the Phillies, 66% of the tickets are on the over, 52% of the cash is on the under. On this game, 55% of the tickets are on the Astros, but 80% of the cash is on the Yankees. 76% of the tickets are on the over, 83% of the cash is on the over, and the series is over. Give me the Astros here on the money line. Plus 111 is what I got it at. It's at plus 106 now. I think that's about as low as I'll go here. I'd probably take it all the way down to even money, probably, if that at the very worst case. This series is over. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it like that, but yeah, no, I'm going to go ahead and take the Astros here to close out the series.
It's very nice of the books to give us plus money on the Astros when they finish it out. And I said it, Astros in 4. I said it in the beginning of the series. This Astros team is way better than the Yankees. They were better in pitching. They were better in offense. They were better in defense. They were better in the bullpen. They're better in every single part of this team. And the Astros are not going to lose a game in this postseason. I'm still on that. They are 6-0 so far, and they've got 5 games left. I realistically think the Astros can win 11 straight games and have the most dominant postseason in MLB history. Astros today. And you better believe whoever they're facing in the World Series, Astros, run line every single game. It's not even going to be close.
All right.
Especially with the two teams that are on the opposite side.
Phillies first 5.
No. Joe, you just donated Niners. I hate you.
Whoa.
Is Portland good versus Lakers? We're about to talk about that game. Hold on one second. I was delusional to think the Yankees would win, just like Tim was delusional to think the Mets would win.
Yeah, and just like that, all my World Series futures are gone. I had the Mets, the Cardinals, the Mariners, and the Yankees from preseason. Yeah,
I definitely didn't have any. Did I have the? I might have. I don't think I had the Astros. That would have been too.
No, that was too juicy.
Yeah. Hold on, let me. Tim's futures: World Series, Mets, Brewers, Red Sox, Mariners. Woof. Here, hold on. Oh. I'm actually one win away from a pennant ticket. Because my pennant tickets, I had Red Sox, Mariners, Blue Jays, Mets, Brewers, Phillies.
Philly. Wow.
I had Phillies at 18-1 for pennant.
Wow. Okay.
I guess I'll parlay the Astros with the Chiefs. Okay, have fun. Use the L word. Who did? Neil. You can't say that L word.
You can't say that word here.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. We'll go on to this game.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'll move quickly through this. Let me get up my numbers for these, and then I'll hand it off to you. Portland Trailblazers, they're at the LA Fakers. The Lakers minus 3.5, total 226. And my number for this game was Lakers minus 3, and I have this at a 229, so it's a 3-point lean towards the over in this game. Not enough for me to go ahead and bet it. What's your thoughts on this game?
I actually have 2 plays in this game, and I pulled out my Lakers jersey for this one just so I could take it, fold it up, throw it against the wall because the Portland Trailblazers are winning this game outright. I grabbed them plus the points on the site. Let's not be crazy. But I think they win this game outright, and I like the under. And the main reason, it's an early game. It's going to be a noon game in LA. Normally, early games trend to the under, especially in the NBA. The Lakers, awful this year. And most awful start. In the 4 games that these two teams have played combined, all but one of them have gone under. The only one that went over was the Golden State Warriors Laker game, and that one went over by a little bit. I think this is going to be more of a defensively dominated game by the Portland Trailblazers, where I think they honestly win like, I don't know, 105 to 99 or something like that. It's going to be a lower scoring game where the Portland Trailblazers come out on top. So Portland and the under, I have 2 plays in that game.
All right, cool. Yeah, I did not get. I only got to 2 NBA plays today, and one's going to come in the next game that we're going to talk about once we go through the chat.
There you go. I'm taking my chances. Said that with. I got you. LOL, Rut Row. Lions plus Jets plus 7.5 last week. Jets plus 7. Oh, yeah.
Last week.
Oh, you okay. Okay, there you go. I will say I have nothing from this game, Nick, but no WNBA play. No, that season ended a while ago.
What, you don't follow the WNBA 446? Come on, man.
No, he ragged on me when I had it up.
Yeah. Those got some crazy views, though. That's one thing I got to mention. Those got 700, 800,000 view videos. Those do way better than our football videos do. So I missed the WNBA season just for the views for those videos. But we'll move on here. The Atlanta Hawks are at the Charlotte Hornets in this one here. Hawks minus 10 with a total of 227.5. My number for this game was Atlanta minus 6.5 on the road, and the total of 232. So I saw 4.5 points of value on the over, and I saw 3.5 points of value on the Hornets. And I, instead of taking both the Hornets and the over in this game, I went ahead and I took a team total in this one here. My first team total of the year. I'm taking the Charlotte Hornet team total over 109 at minus 110. I think I'm going to target a little bit more team totals in the NBA this year. And I think this is going to be the first one here. Team total over 109 with the Charlotte Hornets in this one as 10-point favorites or 10-point dogs.
There you go. There you go. I wanted nothing to do with this game. I would lean towards the Hornets, just because 10 points is a lot. And after my Philadelphia bet yesterday, I am no longer going and doing any of that. So that was ugly yesterday with the Philly. I don't think the Hawks should be 10-point favorites against anybody. to be completely honest. They're going to be a good team, but the fact that they're a 10-point favorite, they're 2-0, but they covered in only one game, and they barely covered against Orlando. This is Atlanta Hawks team. I don't necessarily want to go after right now at that big of a spread. So for it, I'm going to be passing. No interest in
That's
going
fair.
for this game.
Yeah. I think this line's a little bit too wide.
Yeah, 100% too wide. My bad. Jets. Yes, Jets. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I think the highest view count was a video that I was in. You know what? I'm going to look that up real quick. I can figure that one out real quick. Hold on.
But when you do that, we'll keep going through because we're
The
already
chat.
in our
Hold on. Yeah. No. Yep. Portland under. I like plus points as well. Yes, 100%. Most popular WNBA video was Aces and the Sky, 1.2K views, and you were not in it. No, you were in the third most popular. Sun versus Wings. I will say that one. Atlanta versus the Carolina Panthers. LOL. You thought you was about to say that. Did I? Oh. Let's roll into this game, Nick, which I do have a play from.
Yeah, we have the Utah Jazz taking on the New Orleans Pelicanos. We have this game this game is a minus 8.5 for New Orleans. Total 230 in this one. I have the Pelicanos as 10-point favorites in this game, so 1.5 point lean towards them. And I have this game at a 221. So I had this as a pretty strong lean towards the under in this game. I know Tim already put up the over, so that's why I didn't end up betting this game. But I have a strong lean towards the towards the under in this game that I almost pulled the trigger on. But yeah, for me, lean under, but no play.
Yeah, no, I am on the over for this game. These are two teams that don't play much defense. Really? Why can't I? Whatever. They don't play much defense. Utah Jazz are actually number 1 in scoring right now. Crazy to think. They've scored 123, and then they scored 121 before overtime last game. So they've been scoring, and they were scoring against good defensive teams in Denver and Minnesota, which is crazy to think of. New Orleans is going to run up the pace with you, though. New Orleans has put up 130 and 124. They're number 2 in scoring at the moment this year. These are going to be two high-scoring teams, high-paced teams, 230. I think this one gets in the 240s, high 240s, low 250s. I like the over in this one by a long shot. I'll take team totals for both teams. I would lean towards the Jazz as well, but I didn't want to take a side with this one. Cavs spread for the NBA. Yes, they covered yesterday. We'll talk about that game, I think, next. Close. I like the Hawks over, maybe lean Charlotte plus 10. That's fair. Atlanta Braves are out.
No. Yeah, they're done.
I got that song. I got the song Stacy's Mom stuck in my head. Oh, that sucks. Stacy's Mom has got it going on. That's really rough. Pels minus and the over. I like the over. I'm not sure about the Pels minus the points, though. 8.5 is a lot. Well, let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, we have 4 more NBA games. We have the Washington Wizards. They're at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers minus 3.5, total 216.5 in this one for me. I have this game at a 218 and Cleveland minus 5, so it's a lean towards Cleveland. It is a lean towards the over. It's no play in this game for me. What's your thoughts?
Under. These are going to be two teams that are going to be very defensive. A little bit. Cleveland's a lot slower of a paced team. Cleveland's the only one that's gone over so far this year, and that was barely when they let up 96 points yesterday to Chicago. I think Cleveland's going to come out a little bit slower. Washington's going to play the slow pace as well. I got it at 217.5. It's down to 216.5. I'll grab the under in this game.
All right.
So there you go. Rangers today is my best bet. I'm laying the wood. I don't care.
Please tell me you're taking them puck line. 280? Really?
Yep.
No. I don't care how
Stay
confident
home.
I'm going to play. I'm not laying that much.
My Jazz have wrecked me enough to start the season. Jazz +8 over and sprinkle on the. I wouldn't talk you off of it. Jazz have actually looked good so far. They've beaten 2 teams that I have NBA Finals tickets on. So, yeah, why not? Darn you, Tim. I had to do it. I'm sorry. All right, we got a couple games left.
Yeah, you mentioned the song Ice. You asked for it. Minnesota Timberwolves are at the Oklahoma City Thunder in this one. T-Wolves -8.5, total 228. My line for this game was 227 for the total, and Minnesota -8.5, so no play on the side. 1 point lean towards the under on the total. No play for me.
Yeah, I didn't bet this game. I was very tempted to lay the wood with Minnesota again, because Oklahoma City's on a second leg of a back-to-back after playing in Denver. I just didn't get to it. What is it at now? It's at 8.5 area. I couldn't do it. No real. I couldn't go after it. Maybe a lean towards an over just because. I mean, the line has jumped from 225.5 to 228.5. So I'm not going to bet this game. I have no interest in it. True. Flyers tonight. We're going to get into hockey. And Nick, you might have to do the hockey segment by yourself because we got 10 minutes.
We're in a Philly renaissance right now. The Phillies, the Eagles, the Flyers.
The Union.
So
The Union are apparently in the Eastern Conference Finals or whatever.
Yeah, or something like that. I saw that. So it's Phillies. We're all just living in it. The Golden State Warriors are 10-point favorites now against the Sacramento Kings. Total 230.5. My projected line for this game: Golden State -11.5 and 228. So it's 3.5 point lean towards the under. So 1.5 point lean towards the Warriors. It's a no play for me.
I got it at 9.5 yesterday. I got the Warriors at -9.5. Not quite the 10 points, but Warriors coming off of losing to Denver at home. Now they get the Kings, who are on a second leg of a back-to-back, who played the Clippers last night. Which, how did that game finish? Oh, wow, that was a close game. 111 to 109. I like the Warriors in this one. I think they win this one by a lot. Kings had to play a tough game last night. I don't think they're gonna have much in it for tonight. I mean, you get hyped for playing against the defending champions, but for this game, this one's gonna be a pass for me. Oh, it's not a pass for me. Sorry, I'm on the Warriors. I got him at 9.5 though. I did not get him at that evil number of 10. I will say that. So there you go.
Yeah.
If Rangers win by 1 and I lose my bet on the puck line, I will flip out. If they lose outright, fine. I'll take the loss and eat it. You do that. Every Philadelphia team except the 76ers, who just lost as 13-point favorites to the Spurs.
Aren't the Spurs tanking this year?
Yes.
Wow.
Let's roll this game, Nick.
Yeah. I totally did not realize the Clippers played a back-to-back last night, or I forgot that they did, and I did not implement that into my numbers, but it is what it is. So I actually do have a play on this game. Clippers are -1, total of 218.5 in this game. My projected line for this game, Clippers -2.5, and the total 219.5. So it's a 1 point lean towards the over for me. I did play the Clippers -115 on the money line, straight up. And I know they're playing a second half of a back-to-back, but they're at home. They didn't travel. No, they were in Sacramento. My bad. I mean, that's not that far of a travel.
No,
so I'm not overly worried about back-to-back on a traveling situation because they stayed in the state. So I went ahead. I took the Clippers at -115 in this game.
There you
Did
go.
I make a mistake?
I didn't bet it. At this point, it would be leaning towards the. Actually, I would lean towards the Clippers because Kawhi Leonard did not play last night, so he will be playing tonight.
Okay, that's good.
So at least you'll get your star player in there because he was out due to injury management because he's still coming back from the torn ACL or MCL, whatever he did. So I would lean towards the Clippers. I didn't end up getting involved in this one. Maybe lean towards an under. I could definitely see this one being more of a defensive battle between these two teams, but I stayed away from this one. No, thank you.
Fair.
Today is a rest day for the Clippers. Take the Suns.
No,
Kawhi will be playing, so at least that Kawhi
I
has
already
rest
made a
day
play
yesterday.
on the Clippers, so it's a little late for that.
Yeah. Here we'll jump into hockey. I'll go over this game with you because my pod is in this game, and then I'm gonna head out because I have Higgs' show in 7 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You're fading the Blackhawks again, I heard. We have the Chicago Blackhawks hosting the Seattle Kraken in this one. In this game, minus 145 for the Kraken, total 6 in this game. I stayed off this one. I did not see really a side I wanted to target. I believe this is the last game of a road trip for the Kraken, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because they go back home to play Buffalo on Tuesday.
They go back home to play Buffalo. They were only on a 2-game road trip, though. They went to Colorado, one in Ball Arena with Martin Jones in net. Imagine that. And then they went to, and then now they're in Chicago before they head back for Buffalo. And on the other side, we have Chicago coming in off of a win last week against a rival. They've actually won back-to-back games against the Sharks and the Red Wings.
Yeah, okay.
So I lean Blackhawks in this game. If I had to get involved in this one was a pass.
Release the Kraken.
I'm on the Kraken puck line. Plus 180. That's my NHL play of the day. I don't know. I'm just fading Chicago right now. Seattle looks good at the moment. They played a bunch of games, so they probably have they played 6 games already. Holy crap. That's more than most. I think Columbus has played 6 already. Anyway, the Sharks have played 7 already. No, I like the Kraken in this one. I took their puck line. I think they're winning like 3-2 at the end, and then an empty netter, and you get your puck line. So I like Seattle in this matchup. That's my NHL pod.
Sure.
And of course, Untouchables against me saying Blackhawks money line. It's Martin Beach Ball Jones today.
Yeah, Beach Ball Jones got the win against, who do you call it though? The Avalanche.
Yep.
With the blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes.
There you go. I'll let you go. Well, I'm gonna head out because I have Higgs' show in a couple minutes. I'll let you go over the last couple of hockey games. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and let's make some money, Nick.
Yes. So we have 4 games more in the NHL. We will go to the next one here. The New York Islanders are at the Florida Panthers in this one here. The Panthers are minus 195 home favorites. Total 6.5. This is the second half of a back-to-back for the New York Islanders in this one. Let's get up daily face-off for the starting goaltenders for today. Because I believe this is going to be Semyon Varlamov, which is a very capable backup. By the way, last matchup is Alex Stalock and Martin Jones. Maybe an over in that early game, but no play on that one. It's projected to be Varlamov and Bobrovsky. No confirmed goaltenders yet in that game, though. So keep an eye out for that. I believe it's going to be Sergei Bobrovsky and Varlamov. The Islanders are an over team this year. They've gone over 6.5 expected goals in 3 of 5. They've gone over six expected goals in all 5. And the Panthers have gone over 6.5 expected goals in 3 of 5. The Islanders, 3 of their last 4 games have gone over 6.5 goals. And same with the Florida Panthers. These two teams did meet an opening night in New York, and that game finished 3-1. The Islanders were the better team that night, 4.39 expected goals to 3.34 expected goals. So they were the better. They played better that night. They just didn't. The puck didn't go in the back of the net, and that happens sometimes. Puck luck is a very real thing in hockey. But for me in this game, I'm going to play the over 6.5 at minus 102. I think the Islanders are going to be an over team this year. I think with the new head coach of Lane Lambert, this team feels like it has more offensive freedom. And this is the second half of back-to-back, so I think that we could see some sloppy play from them, some turnovers in the neutral zone, things along those lines, which can lead to Florida Panther goals. Over 6.5 for me, Islanders and Panthers. Panthers at home, Panthers -1.5. Yeah. Well, you're right. Just like a dead clock is right 2 times a day. Kraken got up for the last 2. Don't expect them to look down on Chicago. Yeah, maybe. But we'll move on to the next matchup here. The Rangers are a whopping -280 favorites. Huge favorites in this game. Total of 6.5 against the Blue Jackets in this one here. I believe it's going to be Daniil Tarasov in net versus Igor Shesterkin for this matchup here. So the price tag makes a little bit of sense. I would love to grab Columbus in this matchup. That's just not something I'm going to do. And similar to what we projected in the beginning of the season, Columbus is going to be an over team this year. They've gone over 6.5 goals in 5 of 6 games, and they've gone over 6.5 expected goals in 3 of those. And on the other side, the Rangers, they've played 2 10-goal games so far this season against Anaheim and Minnesota. And I think stylistically, we can see another one of the type of those games. I think that Columbus is going to be able to score against New York, and I think New York's going to be able to put up goals against Columbus. So I took over 6.5 in this one as well. I got it at -115. I know taking over 6.5 with Igor Shesterkin can be scary at times, but I have no problem doing it here. I'm going to go ahead, take over 6.5 Rangers and Blue Jackets. Rangers should cover the puck line, but I'm scared to do it. Give me the outright win. No regrets. I already bet $1,000. Good luck. I would never lay -280 personally. That's just not something I'm looking to do because you would need to win that bet. Laying 280, you would need to win 73.68% of the time to break even. Good luck, though. That is not something you'll ever see me do or give out on this show is laying 380 or 280. You'll never hear me do that. Going with the Rangers -2.5. Okay. Blue Jackets let me down last night as well. Yep. Over 6.5. Yeah. If you want to back the Blue Jackets, I think this may be a really good look here because the Blue Jackets score goals. And you can get over 2.5 at -115. I think that's a decent look if you want the Blue Jackets. Take their team total over because I think this game could be 5-3, something along those lines. So, yeah. What's up? Yeah, best of luck. Best of luck to you as well. Yeah, I know you got. Yeah, we don't lead that table juice. I know I got here late. Can I ask who you guys are on for NHL? We're going over the NHL right now. I've given out my first 2 plays, which is the Islanders over 6.5 and the Rangers over 6.5. And we are going to be moving on to the second to last game. I'm on nothing, by the way, in that brunch game with Kraken and Blackhawks. Red Wings and Ducks. This final this matchup here, we're seeing the Red Wings are on -133 to 35 favorites with a total of 6.5 in this game. I'm on the side in this one. I took Detroit. Anaheim comes into this game. They've lost all 5 expected goal battles. They should have lost opening night against Seattle. They came back and won in overtime, which that just seems like a mirage by now because they've gone on the road and have gotten absolutely smoked. So we've had poached duck the last 4 days. I'm going to have it again here today. I took the Red Wings outright at -134. It's within my price range, so I was okay to do that. This is the last game of a road trip for the Anaheim Ducks, so they're probably just looking to get back home. So I don't like the spot for the Ducks. I went ahead and took the Red Wings to win this game outright in this one. Red Wings -134 for me. I lay the wood on a hit and run bases. I don't always do it. Yeah, I try to run line stuff or puck line stuff to try to get it down because I think 150 is my limit for that that I want to do. But everyone has their own tolerance for juice. So it's just minus 150. It's the best part of the show. The NHL slate. Hell yeah. And we're going to end here with the Philadelphia Flyers. They're at the San Jose Sharks in this game. The Flyers minus 120 favorites. Total of 6 in this one. And I believe this is the Sharks' last game of a road trip as well. I don't think they've been on that long of a road trip, though. They're in Philadelphia here. They've played. This is their 4th game on an East road trip, and then they head home to play the Vegas Golden Knights on the 25th. This is an interesting spot for them here because this is the 4th game of their road trip. They lost to the Islanders 5-2. They beat the Rangers. They lost to the Devils yesterday. So this is the second half of a back-to-back for both teams because the Flyers coming in off of a 3-1 win last night against the Predators. And let's get up with the goalie matchup supposed to be in this one. It's going to be Felix Sandstrom and James Reimer projected. Those are just projected goalies, nothing confirmed yet. I don't mind Felix Sandstrom. And this Flyers team's been scoring goals. They scored 3 last night, but 6 against LA. Nope, those are Pittsburgh's numbers, not Philadelphia's numbers. Whoops. Let me get Philly's numbers up for them because that was a mistake. Bang. Yeah, they've put up 3 goals a game. This Philadelphia team, and they put up 5 against New Jersey. I've been on them every game except for that Vancouver game, which I had a strong lean to them, and they just barely missed my card. I think the Flyers are a team that are a bet on team for me until this team starts to fall apart a little bit, because I think this team is buying into the Tortorella system, and I really like that for them. So I took the Flyers here. I got them at minus 118. The Sharks are not a team I'm looking to back whatsoever, and I'm probably gonna have a decent amount on the on the Vegas Golden Knights when they play the Sharks, because the Sharks are terrible coming home from road trips. But for me in this game, Flyers money line. We're gonna ride with the Flyers here. I'm gonna continue to do that. So, but that is everything so far. I like the under 6.5 and Flyers money line at decent value. I won't talk you off of that because the San Jose Sharks have only put up 3 goals once this year, and they needed overtime to do that. Granted, it was against Igor Shesterkin and the Rangers, which made me laugh that the Sharks, their only win is against the Rangers. But yeah, that was the only time they scored 3 goals this year. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Philly's been impressive so far. Yes, they're buying into the Tortorella system. That's only going to last so long, though. I don't think the Flyers are a good team by any stretch of the imagination, but they are a bet-on team to start the year. But that is everything for today's slate. I'm gonna go over my card, and then we're gonna head on out here because we've been going for an hour and a half. In baseball, let's finish out these series today. Philly's first 5 money line at minus 136. I do have a small play on the full game money line as well. Not an official play though. Astros plus 111 full game money line. Finish off them Yankees. Complete the sweep in that one. In the NBA, Charlotte Hornets team total over 109, and the LA Clippers on the money line minus 115. In the NHL, Islanders, Panthers over 6.5. Red Wings minus 134. Columbus, New York over 6.5. Flyers minus 118. And on the gridiron here, Colts money line, the under 41.5. Bengals first half minus 3.5. Panthers plus 13 and the under 39.5. Commanders outright plus 190. Broncos country, let's ride plus 2. I got it at minus 115. Seattle, LA under 50.5. San Francisco 49ers money line. And then we're going to close out the night with the Pittsburgh Steelers plus the 7.5 and the under 44.5. CF446 went against the Sharks puck lines both last 2 games. Yep. It is what it is. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to wrap it up for this one. Well, thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck today.